जो merit पे खारिज किया.
Yes, man. It is dismissed on merit.
So what is the change in circumstances?
But first thing, the challan has been filed by the prosecution.
I still remember I had given you an opportunity to renew your prayer after filing of the charge sheet.
Malad,
The
it is not
consul
there.
appearing had stated that it should be passed on merit, so it will be on.
Malad, so far as challan is concerned, Malad, challan is nothing against me. And secondly, Malad, I have filed a temporary bail application. The mother of applicant is suffering from cancer, Malad, and she has to go to a surgery, Malad. So one application I have filed on behalf of applicant and along with the medical document. And almost 2 months, 23 days has been there in custody, Malad.
Yes, क्या कहना?
Merits that have been rejected, Malad. And as far as the temporary bail is concerned, Malad, the same ground was raised at the time of first bail comes.
No, but that is not considered.
वो कंसिडर नहीं हुआ, लेकिन आप जो बता रहे हैं कि इस सफरिंग फ्रॉम ब्रेस्ट कैंसर, मतलब दैट इज नॉट एक्चुअली कैंसर. वो फाइब्रोडोनोमा है, मतलब दैट इज सिंपल सिस्ट इन द ब्रेस्ट. दैट इज नॉन कैंसर, ऑपरेटेड ओवर मेलानिन नहीं है. दैट इज नॉन कैंसरस.
नॉन कैंसर में
वो उसमें आया हुआ है फाइब्रोडोनोमा है, but not cancerous. 13/8 is shown to the doctor, and as per that, she has to be go through undergone a surgery, Malad. And thereafter, Malad, it will be decided whether it will be having cancer or not, Malad. Secondly, Malad, as far as merit, my submission is this, Malad, almost 2 months, 23 days are there, Malad. And this charge sheet which they have filed, and the entire offense which they have framed against applicant is on the basis of the notification that is coming on 28/2/24, Malad. This is a notification which is bringing and amending the schedule and making the registration process mandatory, Malad. Malad, these rules are there. Let me see these rules, Malad. And prosecution, even Malad, prosecution has filed a challan of Mr. Utkarsh Agrawal, whose anticipatory bail has been dismissed by this honorable. Malad, this entire notification which has been come into force on 28/2/24, Malad. And as per this notification, the rules has been amended. And the rule 3 is there, Malad, which rule is saying, rule 1, that registration is mandatory for the purpose of selling of this kind of a species which has entered into schedule 1 and form 1, Malad. And for the purpose of registration, 6 months period has been given to the persons who are doing this kind of business, Malad. Now looking to the averment made in the charge sheet, Malad, the entire case was based on the transaction which has been made in 2023, Malad, where this notification was not there, Malad. And notification coming into existence on 28/2/24, and before.
So prior to 24, there was no requirement of registration.
No, Malad, no requirement of such kind of registration is there. And after this rule, because their whole case is based on that you have violated the registration process is not there, and you are selling this kind of birds, exotic birds in there. And the statement which has been recorded from one Mr. Santosh Mehta, this statement he specifically said on the basis of which the present applicant has been made an accused, 23/9/23 को एवं 15/9/23 को फेसबुक पर ऑनलाइन रील्स से एक्सोटिक बर्ड देखा और कांटेक्ट करके उनसे ये परचेज किए. And whereby at that time this rules was not there, Malad, in existence. Thereafter, Malad, recovery part is concerned. The recovery part has been made from one Mr. Utkarsh Agrawal's place somewhere in Uttar Pradesh, Malad. And
there is no recovery from you.
Malad, no such kind of recovery which has been shown, Malad. Secondly, Malad, the allegation is that one अनीता पर्चे जो जाकिर हुसैन मार्ग पे रहती थी, उनका फर्जी आईडी बना के और उनके आईडी को यूज करके ये सारा काम किया गया. Malad, looking to the charge sheet they have presented before the present applicant, no ingredient of Indian Penal Code has been imposed on him. Malad, now we look after the provisions which are penalizing provision for the purpose of Wildlife Protection Act 1. The only section which is penalizing section is section 51 is there. And as per section 51, the provision which is saying the condition of any license or permit granted under this act shall be guilty of an offence against the act, shall on conviction be punishable with an imprisonment for a year, term extended to 3 years, or fine, which may be extended to 25,000 or both, Malad. As per section 53A of Indian Penal Code, two types of punishments are there, man. First is rigorous punishment, is where he has to go to a hard labor and everything has been covered, man. It is just a simple punishment, man. And even if court may think, man, court may release him on the first date of hearing if he admit all these things, 25,000 का आपने fine लगाया और उसके बाद भी छोड़ सकती. The same provision is there as far as negligence diversion provisions are there, section 304.
So there is no mandatory jail sentence.
Mallet, as per this, the words of this act is concerned, Mallet, the fine or fine word has been used, Mallet. And same has been used in section 304, Mallet, in which we have, what we do, Mallet, the challan has been presented, we say, yes, we admit this, we have committed this kind of mistake, Mallet. He have a fine of 1,000, 5,000, whatever amount is. And he said, you may go. Same kind of provision is there in section 51 also.
Yes. तो क्या कहना है?
आपसे although direct there was no seizure from the possession of present applicant, my lord, पर आप ही वो exotic pledge India के नाम से, my lord, that has been observed in dismissing the first bail, उसी से वो nexus का पता चला था. अनीता परोचे के fake ID से आपने पूरा sale purchase हुआ है, my lord. जितने भी registration हुए हैं, even including schedule 1 animals के, वो भी आपने अनीता परोचे के उससे ही किए हैं और इनके signatures हैं, my lord, that is on record. और वो इनके डिस्क्लोजर स्टेटमेंट में भी आया हुआ है, but वो that
But no animal has been seized from him.
no animal has been seized.
And how he used to sell? He used to sell it if he was not having a possession of any animal.
वो आप इंस्टाग्राम पे करते थे, पोस्ट करते थे कि ये है ये है, और उससे फिर जो लोग कांटेक्ट करते थे तो उनको है, तो जो आपने पढ़ा है
ये तो उनको देने के लिए कहाँ से लेके आते थे?
सर ये देते ही नहीं थे. ये एक्चुअली वो जो गोडाउन है उत्कर्ष का, उसके गोडाउन पे जो मैंने चालान पढ़ा उसके हिसाब से उत्कर्ष के गोडाउन पे रहती थी और ये सिर्फ क्या करता था कि इसके पास जैसे ही कोई क्वेरी आए
मार्केटिंग करता था.
मार्केट, दिस इज काइंड ऑफ मार्केटिंग.
और उत्कर्ष से आपका कॉल डिटेल इज ऑन रिकॉर्ड में, मोर देन 1024 ऑलमोस्ट 1024 टाइम्स आपकी बात हुई है विद उत्कर्ष. उत्कर्ष के गोडाउन से आप ही के निशानदेही से उत्कर्ष के गोडाउन पे रेड वाज पुट अप, माय लॉर्ड, and there was a seizure of again schedule 1 animals have been recovered.
And what about that only no jail sentence is compulsory?
But वो section 51 में minimum 3 years का है. That has again been observed while
minimum
the bail application of co-accused.
ये तो कह रहे हैं और fine.
My lord, the words, my lord may use the, my lord may see the words of section 51. My lord, the 51 words are there, my lord. It is just, my lord, this is the provision 51. And my lord, the section 304A of Indian Penal Code. ये 304A.
ये तो आपका कहना है कि प्रोवाइजो में आएगा मिस्टर जोशी?
My lords, वो प्रोवाइजो का
शेड्यूल 1 और 2 में
शेड्यूल 1, my lord. इसी की लाइट में, my lord, ऑनरेबल कोर्ट ने वो co-accused की एंटिसिपेटरी बेल was dismissed, extinguished by the judgment of Patna High Court.
Surprisingly, my lord, they have filed a charge sheet against Mr. Utkarsh Agrawal also, whose bail has been rejected by this honorable.
What is surprise in that?
My lord, he has been not interrogated. Nothing has been seized so far as no interrogation, nothing, no investigation. And they have done this, my lord. And as far as my part is
So this Utkarsh has been arrested?
He
is still absconding.
He's still absconding.
तो अभी कहाँ से उसका इंट्रोगेशन?
my lord, this is the challan which I have received from the court.
क्या है उसके अंदर?
फरार लिखा है सर उसमें?
ये आपने जो परिवार में प्रस्तुत आरोप
लिखा है सर, फरार
लिखो 3 and 4 are
इसके
absconding.
अंदर आपने जो प्रस्तुत किया है उसके अंदर तो ये सब इसके बारे में लिखा है.
आरोपी फरार है.
फरार है ना?
फरार है, पर ये प्रेजेंट जो किया है ये तो तीनों के अगेंस्ट में किया है ना.
ये तो केस है बना
अरे,
केस है.
पर ये इनके अगेंस्ट में
हाँ, इतने आरोपी हमारे
क्या
वो ओपन कहाँ रखा?
फरार है.
And that limit of registration is still open for me, Mallet, for 6-month period.
और इसके बारे में क्या कहना है आपका regarding the date of offense?
Date of
Earlier this provision was not there, which came into force on 28th of February.
वो एक नया नोटिफिकेशन आया था मेरे.
पहले भी था कुछ?
इससे पहले भी पोर्टल 1 पे एक नोटिफिकेशन था. उस पोर्टल पे एक नोटिफिकेशन था. परिवेश पोर्टल अब नंबर 2 पे आ गया है. जो अर्लियर वर्जन ऑफ दैट पोर्टल वाज देयर मेरा, और उसी पे आपने सारा जो रजिस्ट्रेशन.
Which is the earlier notification?
अर्लियर नोटिफिकेशन की
नहीं आप
नहीं, हरिया नोटिफिकेशन नहीं है सर। 2020 में जब कोरोना आया सर, उस टाइम से ये वन विभाग या वन पर्यावरण डिपार्टमेंट ने डिसाइड किया कि जितनी स्पीसीज फॉरेन से आ रही है या हमारे कंट्री से बाहर जा रही है, उसका वन विभाग को रिकॉर्ड होना चाहिए था, क्योंकि बहुत सी बीमारियां ऐसी से जो वन्य प्राणी या पक्षियों से फैल रही है। तो जितने भी इस टाइप के बिजनेसमैन है, उनका ये है कि परिवेश पोर्टल में आप एंट्री करेंगे, एंट्री करने के बाद वन विभाग उसका वेरीफाई करेगा, फिर सर्टिफिकेट इशू करेगा, उसके बाद आप बेच सकते हो। जबकि कार्तिक के केस में ये है सर कि ये एंट्री कर रहा है जैसे वन पोर्टल पे और सेलिंग चालू कर देगा, ना तो वो सर्टिफिकेट का वेट कर रहा है, न ही वेरिफिकेशन का वेट कर रहा है। और ये फर्जी आईडी जो अनिता पॉलिटी के नाम से फर्जी आईडी बना के और सेल कर रहा है, जबकि वेरिफिकेशन होने के बाद उसको सेल करने का है।
चलिए ठीक है, अल्फाज रखिए।